Okay guys, over here on May 7th, May 7th, 2019, May 7th, 2019, POTUS says, I am pleased to inform you that the big fireworks, after many years of not having any, are coming back to the beautiful Mount Rushmore in South Dakota. Great work. Okay, now, he says the big fireworks, and he says this on May 7th, 2019. Let's take a look at something else. Alright, now here you got JFK Jr. 2024. That's the campaign manager for John Kennedy Jr. He's posted this shirt that says Trump 2020 JFK Jr. as Vice President, and it's got Rushmore and it's showing the fireworks. And it's the same message as Trump, and it's posted on same day, 7th of May 2019. Now, I do want to mention one thing here, and that is Pence. Okay, understand that you're going to be finding out some things about Pence. Pence will not be around for very long, guys. He absolutely will not be alone. This guy has murdered people. Okay, he is not who you think he is. He will go down in the future, and you will see that. But let's continue to the other part, because I want to talk about some other things. I just wanted to give you this JFK proof real quick. So here you have this, same day, May 7th, and then understanding how the elite work, or the deep state, or whatever you want to call them, man, the cabal, the Illuminati, all they are, guys, they are the bloodline descendants of Pharaoh. And going farther back, literally they are all the way back, if you want to go all the way back in time, they are the descendants of Cain, who slew Abel. Okay, and that war that started with Cain and Abel is still going to this day, and is culminating here and now. Okay, the hybrid race that thinks they're better than the children of God, that is the lineage of God, that is those who came down through Seth. Okay, because remember, Cain slew Abel. So we are the descendants of Seth that go down through Noah and onward, and Noah being found perfect in his generations. He's the only one that still had the pure DNA lineage of the creation of God, which was man. He was not a hybrid. Okay, if you like I have said in many of my videos, guys, if you understand what was going on in the days of Noah, you can understand today. If you don't understand the hybrids, if you don't understand what was going on in the days of Noah, you can't understand today, because he said, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be at the coming of the Son of Man. Okay, and for those of you that are waiting for Jesus Christ to come back, remember what was said. Jesus, the Son of God, was told to sit at the right hand of the Father. That's where he's at right now, correct? And he was told to sit there until his enemies are made his footstool. He will not return until his enemies on earth are made his footstool. When you are dealing with Mockingbird Media, the CIA, when you're dealing with Obama, Trump, Clinton, whoever you want to call out, Brennan, if you want to deal with the people on the news, if you want to deal with the people running New York Times, whatever, you're talking about hybrids. This battle, guys, is between good and evil, between the lineage of God and the lineage of Satan. And this battle is the final determination. Satan has tried from the beginning to take title ownership that was given to the children of God, to Adam, the title deed to the earth. He has been trying to take it from day one, and we are sitting at the culmination of him trying to take it. But his time is up, and he's going down, and all of his little minions are going with him. All the demons are going with them. All these hybrids are going down. Let's continue with this, because I want to get this video over. I'm trying to keep the video short. There's one more thing we need to look at. Over here on Breitbart.com. Now again, understand how the hybrid bloodline operates. They communicate through titles, guys, through titles of articles, and they use numerology and gematria, number reversing and number switching and letter switching and all sorts of various different things to communicate to one another. They think that they are the race of races. They think they're above all people. They think they are going to own God's creation, but they don't realize in the end they lose, and they lose bigly, as Trump puts it. And this whole thing about Trump's taxes, okay, just another one of their ploys. Trump told us when he was on The Apprentice, he told us about this downtime where he lost millions and billions of dollars. Okay, he already told everybody this. This is not new news. So don't be freaking out. What they do is they try to they use the headline. So I've tried to show you in various articles how they add words and do things and try to trick you. They put the truth right in front of your face, but yet they trick you using other words in the same sentence to throw you off track. But nevertheless, let's take a look at the headline here. Forgotten man comeback. Who's the forgotten man? JFK Jr. So who's coming back? The forgotten man, JFK Jr. Now this is talking again. It's a headline, and so they throw this right here and they put it in front of you. Forgotten man. Okay. Now they want you to think what they're talking about is the forgotten everyday man out here on the farm field or just the everyday man trying to work his life so that he can provide for his family. The forgotten man. But what they're telling you is the forgotten man come back. The forgotten man is coming back. JFK Jr. is coming back. And when was this posted? May 7th, 2019. There's no such thing as coincidences, people. There are none. These people know what they're doing. They are perfect at what they do. They are sorcerers. They are illusionists. They are magicians. They are liars. They are deceivers. They are programmers. And they are just flat out a hybrid, and they worship their master, the devil. And if you go back over to what's his name, the one who wrote Morals and Dogma, Albert Pike. Hold on, over here, and it talks about the secret societies and how they're going to develop this 3 major war program in order to take over the world for their master, who is Lucifer, the light bearer, strange and mysterious name to give to the spirit of darkness, right? Lucifer, the son of the morning, so forth, so on. You guys can come over and read these entire articles, guys. I mean, it's got all the information you ever can need to know about what's taking place today. They flat tell you that the secret societies or Freemasonry worships the devil. I mean, just straight up, flat out tells you that. But the whole thing about these people, guys, is that in the end they want that their whole agenda is divide and conquer. Divide this nation against this nation, this state against this state, this religion against that religion, the blacks against the whites, and so forth and so on. As much division as they can possibly create, and then cause you in your division that they programmed you with to go kill one another, so that in the end they are the only race alive. The hybrid race and that hybrid race alone are the only ones left on the earth, and therefore they take title dominion of the earth, and they reign and rule, not God, not the Father. You should never call him God. You should call him Father, because that's who and what he is. He is your Father. And you are a very important person, even though you've lost that importance because you don't realize the truth of things. When you understand the grander picture of what is going on, and you understand the constant threat that Donald Trump was under up until we got our republic back here recently. And if you don't know that we've got our republic back now, well, then you really need to do some catching up. Honestly, you really do. But all what you're seeing going on TV and stuff, and all these headlines and all these different things, it's just part of the movie. Okay, guys? So what I'm hoping you get out of this, guys, is that you've got to learn how your enemy operates and who your enemy is and what this war is really and truly and genuinely all about. You really do. And until you do, you don't know what to do. You got to get to the truth, guys. You've got to learn the real, true history. Not what you've been taught. Not what you heard by the media. Not what you were taught by your teachers. All of that was controlled programming. The enemy is going down. The plan has already been executed. Everything is already done. We're watching the script play out. They are panicking beyond panic mode. They're trying to impeach. They're illegally releasing tax documents. They're trying to impeach Barr, okay, because he refuses to break the law. But that's literally what they're trying to do. They want to impeach him because he won't break the law. That's literally what they're doing or attempting to do. They expose themselves, but that's the whole point of letting them do what they do, is because they expose themselves and the public becomes more and more aware, becomes more and more awakened. But you have got to understand the battle that you're in. It started in the Garden of Eden. Jesus came and made it right and brought his children back to himself, back to the Father, and to the realization that there's the God of this world, which is what the secret societies behind the scenes, is what they do. Okay, they use the professors in colleges and all these different things to search out and seek out these people that have extra ability or extra skill or extra good at things, and then they recruit them into the secret societies, and the secret societies are the ones that control absolutely everything that goes on the earth, and this is slowly becoming exposed. This New World Order thing that Bush Sr., George Herbert Walker Bush Sr., was this New World Order. That is your hybrid. Look at how all the presidents are interrelated, interconnected by blood, and how that blood goes back to royalty, and that royalty goes back to the pharaohs, and that the pharaohs go back to Cain. It's all interconnected. You're still in the same battle, but you have been deceived because the whole world has been deceived. And so you got to come out of the programming and then learn the comms. That's what the LARC told us. LARC, that's Secret Service name for John F. Kennedy Jr. LARC. That's what LARC told us. That's what Q told us. Learn our comms. Learn how we communicate. So you can get in on this and have understanding and insight. What they want is to have you over here bickering and fighting and arguing and dividing one another and just constantly being in an uproar, rather than calming down, relaxing, and enjoying the show. It's already done. We win. The children of our Father win. Period. The hybrids are going down, and they know it, and they're panicking, and they're pulling out every stop, and so therefore also understand Trump's tweet. I am pleased to inform you that the big fireworks, this can have a triple and quadruple meaning when you're dealing with Q and Trump. They work in multiple dimensions when they tweet or post or drop something. Okay, you can go into the numerology of it. That's one aspect. You can read it just on the surface, just read it for what it says. That's one aspect. And you can understand that there are big fireworks coming, and then you can go back to the Q post and look what happened when the word fireworks shows up in the Q post, usually a false flag. So you can go with that agenda. There's all these different dimensions all within one single post. And you've got to learn these communications. And so understand that when he says this, he's not just talking about JFK Jr., but he's talking about the possibility of major false flags coming. So keep your eyes open. If you see something, say something. Tell somebody. Do something. Pay attention around you. Watch out for you and your family. Pay attention. Okay? Understand that these things have multiple meanings, people. Multiple meanings. But this is as far as I'm going to go in this video. My hope is that you begin to understand the bigger, grander picture of things. Because it's important that you understand the real battle that you are in. These are liars, deceivers, magicians, illusionists, sorcerers. Go back into your scriptures. See who these people are. They took over. And had Hillary gotten into office, it would have been the end of the game, and they will reign, and they would have been ruling on the earth today. They would have implemented the dangerous sides of 5G technology against mankind, and all sorts of unimaginable things would have been going on. Thankfully, Trump got into the office. And things have begun to change, starting within days of him getting in office, immediately executive orders against human trafficking and everything attached to it. And then from there, he set up the blocks, he set up a private communications, he set up a Q. About a year later, here comes the Q intel to the American public and to the rural public, and all these different things, and it began to shift and to change. The light started to shine into the darkness, and exposing what was going on, and the awakening begun. The plan started 20 years in the past. So guys, I hope this helps you out in some way, form, or fashion. It's probably not going to be a favorite video by the vast majority that watch it, but this is the truth, and you need to understand it. And you need to understand where we're at in this battle. And you need to understand why these Dems are doing what these Dems are, these hybrids. That's what they are, people. They're hybrids. They are not the lineage of Adam. They are the lineage of Adam and Satan. So the DNA that God created for mankind, which we call humans, we're not humans, okay? We are mankind. Period. And they are hybrids. They are part angelic. Satan was an angel, guys. They are part angelic and part human, because Satan slept with Eve, because she conceived two different kids, Cain and Abel, because she had two different inputs in a single menstrual cycle. And understand that if you read your scriptures, the angels look just like us. You can't even tell you're looking at an angel. Okay? So when you're looking at this hybrid sitting here that is not human but has the DNA of Satan, the serpent bloodline in them, they didn't come from outer space, guys. There is no outer space. They came from the garden through the flood, and after the flood there were giants in those days and after those days. So nevertheless, guys, I hope this will help you a little bit in some way for the people that need it, and for those of you that don't need it, and whatever, do what you do. I'm not here to fight and argue, guys. Like I have told you in all my videos, the only two things that matter are love and truth. Fighting, arguing, all that stuff is nonsense. Okay? And as far as JFK Jr. is concerned, look, guys, it would literally take a minimum of a 9-hour video to present to the world every single proof that is available that he is alive today. A minimum of 9 hours, and in reality that video would probably be around 15 to 17 hours long, just to provide every single proof that he is alive. All you have to do is go do your research. There is zero proof that he ever died. He is the Prince of Camelot, guys. He is the royalty of America, even though America doesn't have royalty. Do you understand what I'm saying here? And when he returns, it is a salute to America and the destruction of the hybrid generations. It is the exposure of everything that's ever gone down, the attempt on his life, all the different things, who killed his father, all that's ever been going on throughout all the generations, all the bloodlines interconnected through all the presidents and all the people in high places of high power, principalities and powers in high places. That's what you're dealing with today, guys. That's your battle. So put on the armor of God and get to it. And stop fighting and arguing with one another, and stop being prejudiced against colors, and stop worrying about religion. Religion is absolutely worthless, completely and utterly worthless, making the word of our Father to no effect. So, whatever. No, there is nothing dividing anybody. We are all the children of our Father in heaven, and if we are not the children of our Father in heaven, then we are a liar and a deceiver, which makes us the child of the father of lies. You are of your father, the devil, the father of lies. You're one or the other. So when you're watching this, get discernment. When you're watching this people and you see them lie, you know they're a hybrid. It's that simple. You know they're of that bloodline, and they're going to be eliminated, and you can see the panic in them because they know it. They're trying everything they can, so pay attention around you. Pay attention, guys. This is not going to be an easy transition. We got things we got to get through. There's going to be things happening, so pay attention to what you're doing and what's going on around you. No need to fear. He did not give you a spirit of fear. Stand strong. But pay attention. Keep your eyes out. And if you see something, say something. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Get in the Word. Stay in the Word. But most importantly, above all else, get the Word in you. I love you guys. I truly do. And I hope you heard what I said today. I really, truly do. I really do.